Hello everyone and welcome back to my Fire Emblem Warriors Free Hopes Let's Play. The last time we raided Fort Mercius and had Freddy commit patricide and he killed his dad, okay? He killed his dad. And he got a nice cutscene with Hubert together. They had some teamwork going on, which is nice and appreciated, and I still can't believe that they did that, considering how the characters actually get their own cutscene and even together. Like, I mean, I guess Hubert also had a cutscene, like, earlier, I guess, and Monica as well, in the one with, where we were fighting Shamir. I guess, but, like, come on, man. Come on. Like, the real ones got the cutscene together, so that's good. And, yeah. By the way, it is really late, and I shouldn't record another part, but I kind of miscalculated. I didn't realize that I'd have to continue from this point on, so we're gonna keep going.
Still, we've managed to quell the turmoil and maneuver our way back to Enbar.
Due to the valiant efforts of Count Berglis and his Aryan Road garrison, the kingdom's counter-offensive has hardly put a dent in the western lines. I wager the reinforcements reached them in time.
It's a good thing we do not have to maintain a large military presence in Leicester. But of course, that was Her Majesty's plan all along.
We'd be up to our shoulders in trouble if we hadn't settled hostilities with the Alliance.
Do you think people in the Empire will be all right? I'm worried about the opera company, of course, but I'd also be devastated if anything happened to my friends in the capital.
The end result of all this was the complete expurgation of the Empire's remaining dissidents. In a way, we should be thanking them for handing us this opportunity on a gilded platter.
Adrestia deserves some stability for a change, so I think it's good that Her Majesty has total power now. With the opposing nobles wiped out, it's a breath of fresh air after the way things were under the old Emperor.
Lynn, think about who's here.
It is all right, Dorothea. I have moved on.
It's funny, though. I was sure my father would take part in the rebellion, but he just didn't. I mean, I feel like all he ever did was complain about Her Majesty, you know? I guess he was so scared of the church that he decided to stay holed up in Garreg Mach.
What is our next action, Lady Edelgard? If we are returning to the Western Front, I will have preparedness.
Fighting your own people sure takes the thrill out of battle. So let's go wall up the kingdom instead and put an end to all this. Who's with me?
All that remains is for Adrestia to claim victory.
And along those lines, I wish to present an idea. One last stratagem to ensure that we prevail.
Oh.
We were successful in striking down Kronia at Fort Mercius. However, Lord Arundel, which is to say Talus, remains at large, and any schemes Solon may be plotting are so much conjecture in the wind. Still, his efforts in Hrim territory effectively empowered the late Duke Ire to stage a coup. Whatever the case, he must have a very good reason for seeking to prevent the kingdom's fall.
But why would they help the people who are harboring the Archbishop? It makes no sense. Unless their aim is simply to prevent the war from ending by any means possible.
We know the kingdom's court mage, Cornelia, is connected to those who slither in the dark. They may have planted other associates in Fargus as well. If they already have the king's court dancing on strings, it stands to reason they would focus their attention on obstructing the Empire.
I agree the theory hangs together. But does that mean we should expect more interference?
We should, Your Majesty. Though I would at least like to think they no longer have anyone left who can act brazenly in the open.
And need we worry about our mercenary friend?
I was under the assumption that they had your implicit trust.
Absolutely, but not enough to purge all of the doubt from my heart.
No.
I once trusted my uncle, as well as the late Duke Ire, and he wasn't even replaced with a doppelganger. People who come in contact with those who slither in the dark are not the same afterward. How am I to trust anyone in a world where such a thing can happen?
I do not disagree, Your Majesty.
Yes, well, we must remain vigilant until the war is over for good and all. Although I wonder if we can rest easy even then.
I can't believe she doesn't
I
trust
still
me,
don't
man.
really know much about Solon, Kronya, and Talus.
I mean, I can't believe it, but...
I was thinking this would be a chance to learn about my power, or who you actually are. But, oh well.
Oh well. Is that all you have to say for yourself?
Oh well, indeed.
I mean, I'm still curious, but my attention right now is on the battles ahead. And hey, it's not like knowing the truth would change much for you anyway. Even if I am related to those slithering people somehow, it's not like I'd want to split up with you.
That's music to my ears. It's incredible to see just how fast you've matured. Makes me proud to call you my partner in destiny. Is this what being a parent feels like?
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, this war will be over soon, so let's do what we've got to do to see it through together. I'll be counting on you, Arval.
Yeah. Your cell phone.
Scarlet Blaze. Torment of the Eagle and Lion.
Uh-oh.
Edelgard succeeds in containing Ayre's insurgency, and while she is concerned by the absence of the nefarious Talus, she prepares her army for the next step regardless. The time is nigh to crush the kingdom and Central Church's growing momentum and put an end to the war once and for all.
I've gathered you here in Garrick Mach because the time has come. We are returning to the front.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting to hear that forever. Let's go wreck things.
For the next phase of our campaign, we'll be working with the Alliance's leader, Claude, to tighten our cordon around the kingdom. Rather than try to advance on the Western Front, we'll join forces with the Alliance and press in from the east.
This means we'll be marching northeast from the monastery and infiltrating Galatea.
I hope we can finally end it this time. I don't think I can deal with doubling back again.
Agreed. This slog has slogged on long enough.
Worry not, friends. I'll not be blindsided twice. I promise you that. We won't rest until all of Fódlan is united. We will fight tooth and nail for it, and we'll do so together.
So, we're finally dusting off our armor and going somewhere, huh? You must really want to end this war if you're letting the two of us loose on the kingdom.
Yeah.
Quite right, Captain Gerald. We will not accept anything less than the fall of the royal capital. You and your mercenaries will be marching with us. This is not a problem, I trust.
Let's just say I have a history with someone at the capital and leave it at that. But if the time's come for me to sort that out, then so be it. In any case, we're ready to go, right, kid?
We'll earn our keep.
Gotta say, I'm excited to be fighting with you for a change.
For a change, he says, as if he hasn't been fighting at our side the entire time. ... He is still sus.
We made some headway on the Western Front once the Empire pulled its main force back.
What does it matter when their Minister of Military Affairs still holds Aryan Road?
Oh no, so wait. I don't want to look at you.
Even if we were in a position to keep throwing troops at those walls, we're never going to crack them.
But if we keep digging our heels in here, their main force will be on us again in no time.
It appears they have already dealt with the insurrection at Fort Merceus. If they don't come at us from the west, they'll soon waltz right in from the east.
Might I offer a suggestion, King Dimitri?
Of course, Lady Rhea.
We should retake Garrick Mach. It is the only way to reverse our current fortunes. If I call upon the Church's faithful, they will come running from every corner of Fódlan to liberate the monastery in the goddess's name. With Garrick Mach under our control, we will be able to keep the Imperial army in check. Additionally, it might convince some of the more fickle Alliance lords to reconsider their loyalties.
I mean no disrespect, Lady Rhea, but this proposal hardly seems...
There is more. As you know, the Bishop of the Southern Church is currently seated at the monastery. If we remove him, it reminds the world anew that Archbishop Rhea is the rightful head of the Church of Seiros. I believe this will shake some of the more devout Adrestian lords from their emperor's grip.
While their faith may waver now, Adrestia is still the cradle of the Church of Seros.
Who are you, random person?
There are yet many pious believers among their nobility. If we can pull them to our side, it may shift the war back in our favor.
We should strike while the iron is hot. I will get the word out at once.
Hold, Lady Rhea. While I now concede that your plan to retake the monastery has some merit, I must ask that you alert no one.
And why not? I need only say the word, and an army of believers will flock to our cause.
Yes, and the moment the enemy spies people flooding in from across hill and dale, they'll realize what we're planning and bolster their defenses.
You believe their defenses are mightier than the faith of the people? By the goddess, have our enemies truly become so powerful? In that case, what do you propose?
We entrust the eastern lines to houses Karen and Galatea, then ride en masse toward Aryan Road. The enemy will think we intend to assail the Silver Maiden, but instead, we break east.
East? Then we'll be attacking the monastery through the Valley of Torment. I get your thinking now. If we attack from the west, Aryan Road would be at our backs, and the Empire could box us in.
Very well. I have no objections.
I have objections. Never mind, I'm just kidding.
My church members will assist in guiding your soldiers through Aelau. The monastery is holy and precious to us, and by the name of the goddess, I swear, it will be ours again.
Good. Then I'll ready the troops. Lady Rhea, Seteth, I place all of our futures in your hands.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. There's gonna be some trickery going on in the background. Some stuff going on that actually prepared battle suggestions. Does anyone have any suggestions regarding how to prepare for battle?
So this is probably a giant waste of everyone's time.
Eliminate the need for ingredients when cooking. Increase the recovery effect of allied strongholds. Slightly increase experience gained by mounted classes in battle. I mean, I have not struggled with ingredients whatsoever, so no.
What if we tried this?
I mean, I don't really need that. I mean, I never really stay in a stronghold to heal. Like, it's nice and all, but
I have the most brilliant idea.
Yes, Freddy, you have.
Naturally, this task falls to me.
Shall we?
We will proceed with this plan. I'm counting on all of you. Yay! Look at him. Look at him be happy. Happy again. Northern Burgundy territory, Leicester Alliance, huh? Whee! No. Whee! No, okay. Oh, did these unlock now? Oh my god, 30 support, let's go. Oh, he got a support with me. And, yeah. Okay, that's exciting, but not this episode. I don't think... Wait, I wanted to go to you.
Well, how'd it go?
SR Research Group. Resist monsters. Don't encounter that many monsters, so meh.
Result's a good result.
So yeah, I'm gonna obviously talk to everyone. Oh god. Wait. Is that like someone's journal? The article belonged to a person of some station, but many pages are torn out. Huh. I mean, reading. No. Hubert, you.
Let me
We suspect Talos of being the leader of those who slither in the dark. I kept careful watch for him in Solon at Fort Mercius. But I saw neither hide nor hair of them. I am concerned as to what their ultimate goal might be.
Well?
Do you truly not know anything? No. I will take that to mean you're completely clueless. Not that I had high hopes anyway. Wow. I'm gonna invite you on an expedition and then you're gonna be sorry. Because you have to go on an awkward date with me. That's like the worst fate.
How may I be of service?
The bishop was supposed to come himself, but it turned out a representative was good enough, so here I am. The bishop, that is Count Varley, has gone into hiding now. He's not completely incompetent, however. He's still maintaining his duties. Well, good on him. Good on him. Hi, Edelgard.
Do you have a moment?
This is not an exaggeration to say that we have dispatched nearly every obstacle on our path, both within and beyond the Empire. That is all that is left to do is vanquish the central church and the kingdom, who obstinately persist in their opposition to us. I mean, honestly, I'm concerned about both.
You sure?
I'm not sure about that. We didn't completely wipe out those who slither in the dark, right? Yes, that is true. Even after we conclude our battle with the church,
right,
our war with those who slither in the dark may continue. Indeed. Now, one thing I realized about them over there. When you save, right? You have 8 save slots. But apparently, there's like 11 different endings to this game. Which I think I talked about whenever I did my route split episode. So technically you don't have enough save files for all the endings you can get. Which is kind of a predicament for me because usually I just like to keep all the ending save files. Like I still have all the ending save files on all of my Fire Emblem 3 Houses runs. So that's kind of meh. Look at it sleeping. Little kitty cat. Lina, what do you have to say about the cat? Once again, everyone's convinced that the war will end soon. But I'm not so sure. They say bad things come in threes. That means more trouble is on the way. Doesn't matter. We'll deal with anything that comes our way. We've handled any number of crises by now. And that's true, but don't forget that each of them has been much worse than the last. I mean, yes, that is correct, but I got nothing.
That makes sense.
So that's why you quit the night?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also why I'm trying to avoid Lady Rhea as much as possible. Sorry, am I interrupting?
No way.
Nah, don't worry about it. It wasn't important. Anyway, you feel like you're ready? This is gonna be our toughest battle yet.
Okay.
We'll show them what Gerald's mercenaries are made of. Yeah. Bam, bam, bam. Nice to see them have, like, actual conversations. Pretty. Look at him. Like, no. Yes, everything looks good here. Now, what should I do with that one message? Something the matter? I do apologize, but I have not a moment to spare. Edelgard has ensured that I'm quite busy. I mean, you know what? If keeping busy is what takes your mind off things, that's good. You know what? Don't overdo it though.
How may I help you?
I heard that long ago House Fenya and Menya weren't split at all. They were one house. Both Viscounts swore allegiance to the Duke Ire of their time, but House Fenya was nearly destroyed and House Menya cut ties with Duke Ire for their own survival. And now look at the difference in their standing. I guess it's because the next Viscount Menya was so devoted to the Emperor. Maybe? Maybe not. You two still exist.
Excuse me.
Randolph and I guarded the front lines the whole time you were away. I'm sure we'll be of use when we advance on the kingdom too.
Yes.
Let me know if there's anything I can do in the meantime. You.
Nice one.
I heard of your exploits at Fort Mercius. I was praying for your victory from afar, but it seems I didn't have to worry. The end of the war is finally upon us. I will do everything in my power to see it through. Yeah. It's maddening. As maddening as it is, we have no way to fight those who slither in the dark, so long as they remain in the shadows. Which means all we can do is try our best to put a halt to their ambitions. If their aim is to throw Fódlan into chaos, then the best way to stop that would be...
What do you think?
To unify Fódlan, right?
Right.
Yes, and also reform our system of power so that peace is sustainable. That's the only way to ensure they won't meddle with us again, and that the same tragedies aren't repeated. I don't know, man. I mean, we're still kind of colonizers by the end of it, but you know what? Just don't think about it too much.
You know...
It looks like a lot of the Knights of Ceres are going to join the battle. But Lady Rhea wouldn't possibly appear in the front lines herself, right? I mean... Yeah, she very well could. It would really boost the Knight's spirits. Yes, I suppose that's true. My goodness, this battle becomes more daunting with the second. Especially if she turns into a dragon. Then we kind of have a problem in our hands.
I was thinking.
The kingdom's got plenty of formidable warriors, and they're not just in the Knights of Ceres. You especially need to watch out for King Dimitri's right-hand man, the Duke of Dusker. And there's also Felix, the new Duke Darius. I bet he wants revenge for his father. I mean, he didn't like his dad anyway. Oof. My brother was in charge of Fort Merceus. Doesn't matter that he was standing in for my father. Guess that means he'll have to be held responsible somehow. I just don't know what to do.
Got a sec?
If your brother loses his right to the Burgley's title, would you become your father's heir?
Nope.
Nah, that won't happen. I haven't had the necessary education on how to govern a territory. But maybe this could be our chance to make Edelgard's vision a reality. You know, separating titles and territories. It doesn't seem completely out of the question right now, does it? Yeah. What's this? There's a cat. Look at there's a cute little cat. Little kitty. Little kitty. Do do do. Whomst is in here? Random mage.
Wow.
I've journeyed with you this far and I will stay until the very end, Phoenix. I too am interested in the secrets the Central Church's leader are hiding. Gareth Mark also houses some ruins. I wonder if we'll discover their true origin. Maybe. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. You. Between Viscount Essa and Baron Gillingill, many Western lords showed sympathy towards the former Duke Eyre. And there may be more who secretly oppose Her Majesty's plan, even if they show outward support. It's been nearly 3 years since Edelgard ascended this throne. That kind of opposition can't be allowed to linger. We need to send them out.
How dreadful.
Oh my, I never thought I'd hear you say something like that. I feel like a proud mother watching her child blossom into a fine adult. I mean, I only said that because I knew she was gonna like it, but like, no, you guys are kind of having a little bit of a dangerous worldview. Like, I don't know, just stomp out every opposition, every different opinion. I mean, just saying that ain't that healthy. Like, I get it, of course, we're the good guys. Of course, we have like the good idea and the good intentions and whatnot, but like, I don't know, that's not the best mindset, like, in general. I received a letter from my adoptive father. He said that I've done this long enough and should come home now. It's a little late for that, though. There's no way I could abandon everyone after we've come this far. I wouldn't be of any use back home anyway. I have no idea what he's thinking. Yeah, I must be worried. Maybe he's just worried about you. He's still your father, even if you're not blood related.
I'm not sure.
Do you really think so? But even if that's true, I have no intention of leaving. Yeah. Just gotta keep fighting.
Hey there.
The captain's having a pretty in-depth conversation with the Ashen Demon over there. I'm a little put out he didn't include me, but I'm not gonna sulk about it. I mean, you are sulking about it. It's not my place to butt in on family discussions, even if I am his first and greatest apprentice. Oh, just shut the fuck up, bro. I swear to God. Like literally, that's literally his son. Like, they're literally blood related. They literally lived their entire lives together. Like, you were like, what? An apprentice for like a really short amount of time, since she technically wasn't even an apprentice. Only like the amount of time he was actually in her village. And now she's like, oh, I'm her friend. Oh, God. Yeah, it's definitely, like I said in the last part, definitely character that very much annoys me. Very much annoying.
Got a sec?
I'm a general from Leicester. The Alliance sent me to lend you a hand. I don't really know what's going on, but we're all going to have to cooperate from here on out, right? We've got our your backs, and I believe an Imperial General has gone to aid the Alliance in my stead. I mean, I'm just saying, whenever this is so bad, but like whenever we're like fighting together, right, in the next chapter, the Alliance would have a great opportunity to just stab us in the back. I'm just saying, like, we're fighting the kingdom and stuff, and suddenly Claude is like, haha, I'm gonna stab you in the back, and now we have to fight both of them at the same time. Just saying. So we're finally facing off against the church. I thought I'd already prepared myself for this when I decided to join Captain Gerald, but
that's concerning.
I admit I'm a little hesitant about fighting all comrades. I understand. You're fine. The Gatekeeper-chan.
Nothing to report.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. Looks like all the crises have been wrapped up. Now everyone can finally take a breath. We just gotta keep up the momentum and end this war once and for all.
I'd really appreciate it.
I'm sure you can pull it off. I believe in you. Ugh. Sorry, I hiccuped when you said you believed in me, but thanks.
Excuse me.
You know, there's 3 Alliance territories nearby, right? Burgundy, Albany, and Seward. The nobles who govern them are extremely opportunistic. They've been shifting between the Alliance and Empire for quite some time now. They also have strong ties with the Central Church, so they've been warned not to cause any trouble. Yeah, I mean that too, but like, I don't know. It's not just that, but like, I wouldn't put it past Claude to like take the opportunity. Just stab us in the back. I've sparred with His Majesty several times, and he is amazingly strong. Without a doubt, the toughest warrior in the kingdom. I don't know if I'd be able to defeat him in battle. Say probably could when say doesn't.
Let's see.
There's no need to force yourself to fight him, especially since you don't know if you can win.
I don't think so.
No, I can't avoid him. I'm a member of the Imperial Army now. This is going to be a tough battle. Take care of yourself, Phoenix. I mean, you could just, you know, fight his guards and stuff. Not him directly, you know.
Good day.
It feels as though the full might of the Empire is gathered here. Of course, we also have many talented individuals stationed at Aryan Road in the west, most notably our Minister of Military Affairs.
If you please.
There's no possible way we'll be defeated, but let us be vigilant in protecting Her Majesty all the same. Yeah.
How's it going?
How you been holding up? Nothing but some shady battles lately, huh? I've had a hankering to really let someone have it, and it looks like I'll be finally getting my wish. Yes. Yeah, you're right. We've just been cleaning up other people's messes rather than actually fighting. See, you get it. I need an opponent I can really unload on. Okay. You do that, Balthus. You do that.
Excuse me. I must be telling you.
I am having one memory of the previous Duke Ayer, but it is a bad one. When we were first coming to the Imperial capital, he had insults from my father. I became angry and attacked, knocking him off his feet. I am having much to reflect on. I mean, you know, I think that was just fine.
A moment of your time.
A lot of mercenaries who work for the kingdom have ditched their contract. Everyone's pretty sure they know how this war will end up. A mercenary won't last long and they don't pick up on solo shifts like that. Yeah, makes sense. Wouldn't want to fight a losing battle, right?
Hey.
I wonder if the kingdom would abandon the church of Ceros if we dealt a big enough blow to the central church. I doubt the king and lords in Fargus are so hard-headed that they keep fighting a losing battle. I have friends and family in the kingdom, so I'd like to avoid stoking the flames of war any higher. Yeah, I don't... I wouldn't be too sure about that.
Let's think about that.
Lately I felt off for some reason, like I'm not myself. I used to be a timid person who would get so nervous before battles he couldn't sleep. But now I feel strangely calm, even though we're facing a major fight. I mean, you're just...
Right on.
Getting more brave. That just shows how much you've grown. You've been doing a great job. Ha, you're going to make me blush. I'm not sure about all that, but I appreciate you saying so. Yeah. No, I'm not.
How disappointing.
Happy, it is unnecessary for you to shoulder this burden. My dream is my own responsibility. It is not a burden. I don't really have anything I'm aiming for myself, so I figure I might as well fight for what you want. No, I will not allow it. Have you always spoken about wanting to find your own goal in life?
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, which is exactly why I decided to help you. I don't know how much I can really do though. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Helping others achieve their dreams is an admirable goal in its own right. Especially since you two are so close. Yeah, see, Coco? I like how she just doesn't say anything. I mean, we don't even really have context for the conversation.
You're sure you're eating right? Got a minute?
If we're fighting the kingdom, then I might get to face Dimitri, right? I've heard he's ridiculously strong. I wonder which of us could come out on top. Probably Dimitri. Dimitri's probably stronger. They say his strength is inhuman, like some kind of monster. Huh, I wonder what his training regimen is. Maybe I'll ask him once the war's over. I mean, if the war is over, I mean, I'm pretty sure he won't, like... He probably won't survive the war, if I had to guess.
Excuse me.
At least if it goes the way it goes in Three Houses. Spoiler alert. You gotta hear this. I went back to my hometown for the first time in forever. And it turns out that everyone had assumed I'd died in battle. So my fiancé married another woman. He was my childhood sweetheart. Oof. I guess I have no choice but to find another partner. Hey, what about you, Commander? Anyone special in your life? Yeah, too many people, honestly. Got too many good characters running around. Huh? Something the matter, Vol? You're oddly quiet.
No.
I know there's nothing to be done, I know that, and yet I still have this nagging feeling that things cannot continue in this fashion. I wonder why that is. I don't know. Dorothea, do you know?
Well...
Fighting a pompous noble was way easier than going against a former classmate. Though really, that shouldn't change the fact that they're all people with families and lives. You can't help how you feel. Everyone finds it easier to fight certain people over others. Yeah, you're right, and our next battle will be full of opponents I'd rather not face. But this is the path I've chosen. Oof. You're gonna be fine, Dorothea. The war is gonna be over, and then you don't have to fight anymore, and you can be in your opera again, and it's gonna be great. We've been subjected to an unnecessary amount of detours, but the time has finally come to settle things with the kingdom.
Oh.
And with the alliance coming to our aid as well, we will no doubt achieve victory. The issue is what happens after we win. I'm concerned about the relationship between the Empire and the Alliance. I mean, I'm concerned, but let's be optimistic.
Let's see.
Come on, there's no way the war will continue after this. I certainly hope you're right. For my part, I shall spare no effort at trying to maintain peace between our two regions. I mean, I'm just saying it's a good time to stab us in the back because... No, wait. I would need the map, I don't know. But aren't we close to Elmira? Like, wouldn't Claude be able to, like, you know, summon people in order to overrun us? Do you remember the girl who fought alongside me at Arvin Road and lost her life in the process? Wait. Or was it... Was that the chapter where we fought, Ingrid? I'm just gonna say I remember. Oh, yeah, actually, wow. You mean Ingrid from the Blue Lion House, right? She was an impressive fighter. Yes, everyone must have been devastated when she passed, especially Sylvain. If a person were to give even a passing thought to every enemy, they'd never be able to fight in a war. But even so, I can't stop myself from thinking about them. Yeah, the Blue Lion people are so... I still feel so sorry for them. My father's at Garrick Mark, which means I might have to see him again. Though it sounds like he has shut himself away, so the chances of it are probably pretty low. It'll be okay, right? Yeah. Yeah, but we're pretty far away from the monastery now, so you shouldn't have to worry. Right? I thought so too. Yeah. Yuri's eyes saw you. I'm gonna talk to you. Oh, we failed to wipe out those maggots at Fort Mercius. A pointless battle. I hope the next will satisfy me. Yes, there are plenty of strong fighters in the Knights and the Kingdom. We'll have a good time for sure. Let us hope so. Yeah. You can kill as much as you want. God. My dad was killed at Aryan Road, and now I finally have the chance to exact my revenge. Right. All my comrades say they're fighting for the Empire or for Her Majesty, but I am fighting for myself. That's fine. Hi, Shamir. We're finally going head-to-head with the Knights of Saros. I wonder where I'll run into her, though there's no guarantee it'll happen out at all. Catherine. But if it did, then what? I think you know. I don't want to say it.
And that's it.
Actually, if you can't figure it out, then you don't need to know. Sorry. No. I just didn't want to base my judgment on narrow-minded cultural assumptions. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go... I'm looking for a place in the part. I'm gonna go right here. Because I'm gonna do all the stuff off screen. Oh yeah, wait. I'm stupid. I wanted to go to the war map first. I mean, I'm not gonna do anything. I just want to see what we got. And if we got any paralogs. Like cats and dogs. Mercenary complications. Okay. Like cats and dogs. I'm gonna look forward to that one. Like, oh yeah. I'm gonna look forward to that one. Level 50 though. And then, I mean, we got new goddess of Fódlan, huh? I mean, we got Shamir in here, but also Leonie. So, Anna's right over here. I see. I'm sorry, I just wanted to see if we got any new paralogs going on. But, yeah. This has been it for this part. I know I'm kind of overshot it, but I just wanted to have the conversations done for the day. So the next time we can start not with the missions, but with the support conversations. But, yeah. I'm gonna do all the off-screen stuff again, and then I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one anyway. I mean, we got a little bit of a cutscene and then talking, but yeah, we got content. This is all very much content. I hate that word. Anyway, gonna see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye!